Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss and explore the manifestation and mental work and inner healing culture that has sort of popped up and has become dominant across social media. Okay. Is this shift a response to burnout from the it girl area, which is what I'm questioning, or is it an evolution in self improvement culture? So let's dive in and let's have a little discussion with regards to which one of these it may be, or maybe it's a combination of both. So let's talk about the it girl era because this was quite a time. Um, it was very labor intensive, and I want to have a chat about it. So, why do you think the it girl aesthetic is fading out? So, this is, first of all, my opinion. I believe the it girl aesthetic is fading out because it was just too much. It was all about external perfection, constant hustle, flawless routines, aesthetic living, and honestly, it left a lot of people exhausted. So, let's talk about some of these routines and some of the lifestyle management that had to go on to be an it girl and to fit into this domination or domination, like this domination of lifestyle that was like culturally appropriated and made to be significant, and to it really was whether you fit in or not, and whether you were able to accomplish and establish this it girl persona for yourself was what appropriated your value. Okay. So it had to do with waking up. And let's talk about it in a social media perspective. You had to wake up, and you had to wake up between 4 and 6 a.m., and you had to wake up happy every day, and you had to make your bed immediately, and not only make your bed, you had to videotape and document this. Then you had to do your morning stretches or get some sunlight and document this. You had to eat a wholesome huge breakfast every day and have the time to do that, and again, this had to be documented in an aesthetic pleasing manner. So this is a lot of work. The documentation on its own is a lot of work. Okay. And then you had exercise classes to go to. And this was not only expensive, but these Pilates classes and yoga classes that you had to attend, that's not cheap. These weren't girls doing yoga in their bedroom. These were girls participating in expensive extracurricular activities, okay? And out of the house stretching. And then a lot of times they would have their morning matcha or their Starbucks, or spend some money a little bit more that way. They had to, after their workout, come home and do like their 15-point skincare routine. And all of this is documented. And then their makeup routine, and they're getting dressed for the day, which was quiet luxury. And then they documented that. And this was just the morning. This is just between waking up and getting dressed. And that is like like 13 points of documentation via video, and that would mean you'd have to edit it and sync it and all of these things that would be necessary in order to upload all this to social media and be that it girl. Okay, so that was the it girl aesthetic, and that was just the morning. I'm not even going to get into what the rest of the day entailed. Okay, a lot of the times they focused on the morning, so this is exhausting. It was expensive, and that would certainly lead to burnout. You can only do that so many days in a row, and especially when everybody's body has different ebbs and flows. We flow hormonally, we flow with like solar patterns, and with the way our body responds with our own melatonin balance, and our own vitamins, and our own nutrients, and our own minerals, and the way our bodies absorb and metabolize and like do all this stuff. And like our bodies just ebb and flow in different manners. And then women have cycles that we go through, as do men. And telling you from a healthcare professional standpoint, men have hormonal fluctuations and cycles throughout the month, just as women do. And it is no less intense on their emotions and their thought process. So it's exhausting. Okay, sometimes you need more sleep, sometimes you need less, and these are routines that are impossible to stick to. So the burnout of the it girl era. So I believe that is why a lot of people would be exhausted and why there would be a lot of burnout associated with that. And you can only glamorize doing all of that for so long before it's not glamorous anymore and it is just exhausting. And it's not looking good. Okay? So, one second here. I'm losing my notes and you don't want me to lose my notes because then I'm off track. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss the shift to manifestation and mental work. So, do we think that this manifestation is just a trend or is it deeper than that? Okay. I truly believe there is a combination. I think people are looking for more. They're looking for more depth in life than just a 15-point makeup or skin routine and makeup and yoga Pilates for our body. I think people are empty spiritually and in their soul, and there's a deep sense of loneliness and people are looking for more. Okay, but I also believe it's a bit of a cop out and that manifestation is an easy new focal point to snap your fingers and believe that we can manifest all these things to happen for themselves. We can manifest money and financial abundance. We can manifest the lifestyle that we want. And that takes a load off our mind other than the previous mental and cultural norm where we'd have to work for everything we get and work on top of documentation, on top of all the other things we need to do to be an it girl. There's no time for that. So, manifestation is an easy alternative, but I also feel that the loneliness is a serious and a dominating and predominant factor in all of this. So, I think that it's both. It is trendy as well, and it taps into something bigger. People are craving rest and ease and alignment over the hustle of trying to fit into that it girl norm. Okay, it feels like a counterbalance to the it girl mindset and less about chasing and more about attracting things, because the chase of doing all these things would kill a horse, and there's no way that just your average girl could keep up with this every day, along with the normal emotions and fluctuations that we go through as human beings, living in a world full of challenges and ups and downs and joy and happiness and just everyday life and living, which is never going to be consistent. And there's always going to be change attached to it if we're growing and if we're progressing and moving forward. If you want to stay in a bubble, then there is no change and you can continue with your 15-point skin routine and you can continue going to Pilates and you can continue like opening the curtains in the morning and documenting everything. But that doesn't leave much room for change and growth because there's no time. And sometimes you need to clear out your life and make room for new. Because if there's no room for new, then there won't be anything new and you're going to stay the same way you are. And that is not our purpose on this earth. Our purpose is to grow and develop and further increase our knowledge base and to increase our potential and our abundance in our value and our knowledge and our intellectual and emotional expertise and wealth. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about, like our self-awareness. And we can't get that in that bubble, okay? So I want you guys to think about this and I want you to give me your opinion on whether you think that the rise of this manifestation culture is a result of a burnout and truly a burnout from trying to live that aesthetically pleasing, perfect, on point lifestyle day in, day out, and to document all of it for a perfect highlight reel, or if you think that it is truly part of human evolution and that we are on a natural pathway to evolve and increase our spiritual awareness and our spiritual knowledge and become more in touch and aware of ourselves. My opinion up front is that there is a little bit of both going on. I feel like exhaustion led us here. And now that we're here, we are experiencing something that we didn't know existed in the past. And we are learning about it and we are experiencing personal growth as a result. but I want to know what your opinions are. So leave me a comment and let me know your perspective and what your beliefs are with regard to this matter. And I would be oh so grateful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content and you like to think and learn and expand your mindset and your knowledge base and your your critical thinking skills, and subscribe to my channel so we can do this together and continue to grow as people and continue on the upward trajectory of greater intelligence and knowledge and awareness. And let's do it together. And please share this video with anyone you think would enjoy seeing it or would learn from it. And I would be grateful. Check out my links above, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.